If the raw power hidden beneath Yellowstone fascinates you, don't forget to subscribe to MrTiBo Mystery Pulse for more deep dives into the world's greatest mysteries and unstoppable forces of nature. What do you think would happen if Yellowstone erupted in our lifetime? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's explore the unknown together. Stay curious, and keep questioning the mysteries of our world. Yellowstone National Park is a place where nature's beauty is on full display. Visitors travel from all over the world to see its breathtaking landscapes, towering waterfalls, and vibrant wildlife. They marvel at the park's famous geysers, like Old Faithful, and the stunning blue waters of the Grand Prismatic Spring. But beneath the steaming vents and colorful hot springs lies something most visitors never think about: a massive, hidden force capable of altering life on Earth in a single catastrophic moment. This hidden force is the Yellowstone supervolcano, one of the most powerful natural phenomena on our planet. Unlike a typical volcano that forms a steep cone shape, Yellowstone is a caldera, a giant collapsed crater formed by massive volcanic eruptions in the distant past. It stretches for more than 70 kilometers across, a scar on the Earth's surface created by eruptions so powerful they dwarf anything humanity has witnessed in modern history. To understand the threat Yellowstone poses, we must look back in time. Yellowstone has erupted catastrophically at least 3 times in the last 2.1 million years. The first eruption occurred around 2.1 million years ago, followed by another 1.3 million years ago, and the most recent supereruption about 640.000 years ago. Each of these eruptions was powerful enough to cover entire regions of North America with ash, wiping out ecosystems and dramatically altering the global climate. The last eruption created the Yellowstone caldera we see today, spewing more than 1.000 cubic kilometers of volcanic material into the sky, enough to bury an entire continent under meters of ash. Imagine a cloud of ash so vast it blocks out the sun, turning day into night, and spreading across the entire United States within days. But what exactly makes Yellowstone so dangerous? Beneath Yellowstone lies a massive magma chamber, estimated to be 55 kilometers long, 30 kilometers wide, and up to 15 kilometers deep. This chamber holds molten rock, gases, and intense heat, building up pressure over thousands of years. If that pressure becomes too great, it can lead to an eruption that would dwarf any volcanic event seen in human history. If Yellowstone were to erupt today, the consequences would be catastrophic on a scale we can barely comprehend. A supereruption would begin with earthquakes as magma forces its way to the surface, fracturing rock and causing the ground to swell. Within hours, a massive explosion would send ash and gases high into the stratosphere, forming an ash cloud that could circle the globe. Ash would rain down over vast areas, with regions close to Yellowstone experiencing ash layers meters thick. Even areas thousands of kilometers away could receive centimeters of ash, enough to collapse roofs, contaminate water supplies, and disrupt transportation. The fine ash particles would clog engines, making air travel dangerous or impossible, and cause power outages as they short-circuit electrical systems. But the devastation wouldn't end there. The ash and sulfur dioxide released into the atmosphere would reflect sunlight away from the Earth, leading to a dramatic drop in global temperatures, a phenomenon known as volcanic winter. This cooling could last for years, disrupting weather patterns, shortening growing seasons, and causing widespread crop failures. Global food supplies would dwindle, leading to famine and social unrest on a scale the modern world has never seen. The economic consequences would be severe. Trade routes would be disrupted, food prices would soar, and entire industries would collapse as power grids fail and transportation halts. Healthcare systems would struggle to cope with respiratory illnesses caused by inhaling ash particles. while governments would face the impossible task of relocating millions of people fleeing the worst-hit areas. But how likely is this catastrophic event to occur in our lifetime? According to the United States Geological Survey, USGS, the probability of a Yellowstone supereruption occurring in any given year is extremely low, estimated at around 1 in 730.000. While the odds are slim, the potential consequences are so severe that scientists closely monitor Yellowstone for any signs of unusual activity. Yellowstone is one of the most heavily monitored volcanic systems in the world. Networks of seismometers track earthquakes. GPS sensors measure ground deformation. And gas sensors detect changes in volcanic gases like sulfur dioxide and carbon dioxide. Each year, Yellowstone experiences between 1.000 to 3.000 small earthquakes. These are often too minor to be felt and are a normal part of the geothermal activity beneath the park. But what would be the warning signs of an impending eruption? Scientists would look for a significant increase in earthquake activity, rapid ground deformation indicating that magma is rising closer to the surface, and changes in the types and amounts of gases being released. These warning signs would likely occur weeks to months before a major eruption, providing some time for evacuation and preparation. It is important to note that not all volcanic activity at Yellowstone would result in a supereruption. In fact, smaller eruptions are far more likely. These could involve lava flows or hydrothermal explosions, which, while dangerous locally, would not have global consequences. Despite the fear that the idea of a supereruption may bring, Yellowstone also serves as a reminder of the dynamic nature of our planet. The geothermal activity that fuels the park's geysers and hot springs is the same energy that could one day lead to a catastrophic eruption. It is a place where the power and beauty of nature coexist, drawing millions of visitors each year to witness its wonders, even as they stand above a sleeping giant. Imagine standing at the edge of the Grand Prismatic Spring, watching the steam rise in the cold morning air, feeling the ground rumble beneath your feet, and knowing that deep below you, a chamber of molten rock is waiting, quietly, as it has for thousands of years. What would happen to humanity if Yellowstone erupted in our lifetime? How would we survive in a world plunged into darkness and cold? Struggling to grow food and maintain civilization as we know it? Would humanity come together to overcome such a crisis? Or would society fracture under the weight of scarcity and fear? These are the questions that Yellowstone forces us to confront. It is not just a geological curiosity, it is a reminder of how fragile our world can be in the face of nature's raw power. As we look to the future, scientists continue to study Yellowstone, hoping to unlock its secrets and better understand the forces that shape our planet. Advances in technology have allowed researchers to peer deeper into the Earth, using seismic imaging to map the magma chamber and monitor the subtle movements that occur far beneath the surface. While the odds of a supereruption remain low, the study of Yellowstone has led to significant advancements in our understanding of volcanoes and the role they play in shaping our world. It has taught us the importance of preparation, the need for early warning systems, and the resilience required to face nature's challenges. Yellowstone is a place of paradoxes, a land of beauty and danger, creation and destruction, life and death. It is a place that captures the imagination, reminding us that we live on a restless planet, and that even the most peaceful landscapes can hide the potential for unimaginable change. So, the next time you see images of Yellowstone's geysers shooting water into the air or the vibrant colors of its hot springs, remember the giant that sleeps beneath. A giant that, if awakened, could change the course of history in a single moment. Will it happen in our lifetime? No one knows for certain. But what we do know is that Yellowstone is a symbol of the incredible forces at work beneath our feet. Forces that have shaped the Earth for billions of years and will continue to do so long after we are gone. And perhaps, in understanding Yellowstone, we can learn not just about the dangers it poses, but about the resilience of life, the importance of preparation, and the fragile beauty of the world we call home. If the hidden power beneath Yellowstone fascinates you, and you want to explore more mysteries of our world and the universe, subscribe to MrTiBo Mystery Pulse and join us as we uncover the forces that shape our existence. What do you think would happen if Yellowstone erupted in our lifetime? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's discuss the unknown together. Stay curious, stay aware, and keep questioning the mysteries of our world.